Hello Friends Academy artists. It's Miss Allegra here talking to you through video and giving you an update about our current art activity, I Love My Hands. For our first assignment, you were all tasked with a challenge of recording everything that you do with your hands throughout the day and listing the ways that you're grateful for your hands. From that list, I asked you to generate 2 to 4 sketches that would illustrate the ways that you had gratitude for your hands. So I am so curious to find out what you decided to draw. I would like to share with you my drawing, and then I'm going to show you the next activity that we're going to do based on the 4 drawings, 2 to 4 drawings that we made last week. Sound good? All right. So my drawings. I took an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper and divided it into 4 sections. And I created 4 sketches. One of my hand holding a tool for drawing, because did you know that I like to draw? Who would have thought that? Another of me waving hello, because I do enjoy sending positivity with waves of hello and smiles. Another drawing of me using a scissor. I do enjoy making collages, and I am grateful for my hands to be able to use a pair of scissors. And the last is the gesture of the thumbs up. It's a gesture I use often. I have so much gratitude for it. It sends many positive messages, one of which I wrote here, which says, I dig it. So those are my 4 drawings. What we're going to do this week is we're going to take 3 drawings. So I have 4 here. I'm going to have to narrow it down to 3. 3 drawings that share our gratitude of our hands, and then incorporate some text that describes it. So we're going to take our sketches and redraw them on another sheet of paper that is not divided into 4 sections like this one, but into 8. So these sections are going to get quite smaller. Right now, I'm going to show you how to fold a piece of paper so that it creates 8 sections. Using an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper, do you see the 8 sections here? All I need to do is decide whether I want to fold vertical or horizontal first. I'll fold horizontal. I will fold horizontal. That's what I said. It may have sounded differently. So, in half this way, in half this way, in half this way. Gives you 8 sections. All right, so do you notice how these sections are much smaller? They are rectangles, but they're half the size of the drawings that I made on my original sheet. So now I need to take the drawings that I made and recreate them inside one of these rectangles, but the vertical way. Eventually, this is a sneak peek, we're going to make a mini magazine called a zine, which is an illustrated work of art that will incorporate some texts. That's for next week. So let's not get too ahead of ourselves. No need to know what a zine is at this time. No need to know how to make one. All I want you to practice doing this week is to take a new sheet of 8.5 by 11 paper, just like the one we got here, fold it in half, and then in half again, and then in half a third time to make these 8 sections on one side, and then recreate our drawings into one of these little rectangles using it the vertical way. I don't want you to draw in it sideways, because eventually our zine will be vertical, so your drawings need to be created so that the top is where the short side is and the side has the long side. To give you a little bit of insight into what to expect, I'm going to show you what I did. All right, so I'll take this sheet down. This is how you will begin to use a blank sheet and fold, but this is mine. Okay, so notice I did the same thing I just asked you to do. It's folded so that we have 8 small rectangles. I drew inside these rectangles, holding them the vertical way. And just like you saw in my original sketch, I have myself with the pencil drawing. You see I recreated it here in that square. It's slightly smaller. And then I'm going to bring this up close. You can see in the rectangle next to it, I incorporated some text. I can't read it while I'm showing it to you. I am grateful for my hands because I love nothing more than drawing my ideas. So, an illustration with simple text. I also created this border around the outside of both of them because I tend to like borders. Do you have to make a border? Absolutely not. You are the artist. You decide how you want to show your art. But what we do want to focus on this week is recreating our sketch, just like I recreated mine, and then offering text right next to it in the rectangle sheet that we folded. So next one, I have my hand waving hello, and it says, I am grateful for my ability to wave hello with a smile. So I made a little speech bubble next to my hand. I again drew the frame around both of them together. You can decide how you want to create your words next to your image, but you do not have to copy me. And then last, I did my favorite gesture, the thumbs up, and I wrote that I am grateful for my ability to say, I dig it, with my thumbs up. And I made another speech bubble with a border. So friends, this week, we're going to take the sketches you already made, or create some more if you wish, and redraw them on another sheet of paper that has these rectangles by folding it 3 different times, so it makes 8 rectangles, and then just recreate your drawings and add some text. So nothing much more than adding words to your pictures. If you have any questions, you know you are always welcome to make a post on our Google Classroom, and I look forward to seeing all your creations. They have been so fabulous. Thank you.